We just got the biggest update Fortnite Creative has had this entire year. Unfortunately, there's not a new device, but there are a ton of new prefabs with some really cool pieces. Today, I'm just gonna show you my first reaction when I went in and saw everything. I always like to jump in to the new galleries and the new prefabs and check out what's going on. As you can see, here's some of the stuff behind me that I was playing around with. There's also a new update to billboards I'm gonna show you. Let's get into it, guys. You're gonna love it. All right, we've got a bunch of new things here. I'm gonna throw them all out so that you can see everything. Okay, so we finally have the robot. Here we go, boom. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, there's so many cool pieces on this. I can't wait to start messing around with it. Okay, here's the giant skull. Whoa, dude, that sword. Okay, and then here is the skull, but I think it's a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's quite a bit smaller. It still looks so awesome. And this is the giant robo base. Here we go. Boom. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Man, it's so big. This is so cool though. There are a lot of pieces to explore on this one, man. Okay, now before we jump into the individual pieces here and playing around with what we can build, I want to jump into the billboard and show you what's new here. So there's a new setting on billboards where you can add outlines to it. So watch this. I'm gonna type in subscribe to Mustard Plays and hit OK. And you can see there's a little outline around it. You can now add shadows as well, so we can do lower right, so you can see it just pops out a little more, lower left, and upper right. So that actually adds a lot, because there's a lot of times in maps where background's too light or something, it just kind of messes with your text and it's hard to read. So that little change makes a big difference for map makers. Okay, so now let's play around with some of these pieces. I just want to play around with this sword. Look at this sword. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, guys. This thing is massive. Wait. Can I make it even bigger though? Oh my gosh, I can make it even bigger. Oh my gosh, guys, it is massive. All right, that's it placed on its side. This thing is as big as the entire grid. Like, this is almost to the edge on this side, and it's hanging over the edge on this side. This is the biggest prop in all of Fortnite. Okay, I want to see if I can like make something with this. Guys, check out that giant thing! All right. I'm not done with this yet. Watch this. I'm gonna copy this, and then I'm going to place, change it to yaw, and then just rotate. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much lag, guys. I'm totally breaking creative mode right now. Good heavens, what have I done? That is insane, guys. That's like the biggest structure ever made in creative mode. I can't even get up above it. There's max height. And look how much higher it is. This is massive. This is cool though. You can actually run up it. Look at the hitbox on this thing. This hitbox is funky. I honestly can't believe they gave us this prop. Like, 'cause it's just so massive. All right, we need to move on from the sword. I'm gonna delete it all. You know, these teeth are actually really cool. These can make for some really cool spikes or even just terrain pieces. You know, we could probably make some of these really big. Like, these look like really cool rocks. So even right here, this looks like a really cool, different rocky terrain. Just using the teeth in a different, like, application. Yeah, I mean, this looks awesome. I really like this piece a lot. And then you could even take some of these other pieces and work it into your terrain a little bit. So this starts to feel more like a cave piece, or like this is part of a mountain range here. Here, I'm gonna build this out a little bit. Right, so you have like this rocky entrance to a really cool looking cave up here. You can go into the cave and, you know, there's a deep cavern that you jump down to and explore. So that's actually really cool, and there's lots of applications you can use with these different pieces. Oh, I'm excited to see what people do with this. Let's go look at the factory over here. Now, there's just a lot of cool stuff here. I'm gonna look at the list out here, go into open. I just wanna scroll through, see if there's anything that catches my eye. These pieces all right here look really interesting, guys. Let's check them out. Man, I just started placing these out, guys. There is actually a lot of really interesting stuff here. Some of these pieces are pretty specific. They've got like really specific angles, but they're also like showing some really interesting things here for, you know, different angles and stuff that we haven't really had before. I mean, like, check this out. That's pretty cool. This really kind of opens up a little bit more for just cool things you can do with new angles, right? I'm all about angles, circles, and stuff like that. Like, I feel like those kind of things are things that we've been missing in creative mode. So already right here, just with the one piece, we're starting to like see maybe like a whole of a ship. Yeah, so like check that out. That's pretty cool looking. But the hitboxes are nuts. Like, I'm like totally stuck in here. What if I use this in a dropper with some weird hitbox things going on? See, look at this. I'm like hovering above. but you can fall down in like just one spot. What's up with that, man? What's up with the hitboxes? And then there's this giant fan here. Whoa, dude, this is crazy. It's just a big black block on the back and then a fan right there. That's kind of a weird piece, man. And that's about as small as it gets. And that's as big as it gets. Holy cow! That is one giant fan. Oh man, even this is like really cool. I love this like symbol here. That can really add some cool aesthetics to your maps. Like this is what I'm talking about with this piece. It just adds that aesthetic of it, you know, every other to make it just feel like a more deep experience when you're running through a build or a building. Man, all of this stuff here is like perfect for like the Death Star map. Dude, check it out. I've only been spending like a couple minutes on this and I've already got half a Death Star here that looks really good. Oh man, this makes me excited. This makes me excited. All right, so we found some good stuff in the factory. Built half a Death Star in a few minutes. Now let's look at the robot. Oh man, there are so many cool, unique pieces on this thing. Oh man, just even this arm. Oh, look at this arm. It's so good. I wish we could have the individual like fingers and stuff though. But it is what it is. These are really cool, fun pieces, man. The problem is they're a little bit large. I wish I could have them just a little bit smaller. Like this glove piece right here is as small, this is as small as it gets. And once again, the hitboxes are super funky on these things. Oh man, this backpack piece is pretty cool. But it is one piece together. I wish they could just have like one side of it. Oh dude, I love his little like booty cover here. Cool leg pieces. Oh man, that looks awesome actually. I'd really be interested to see if people can make their own robot out of these pieces, or like cars, or you know, something. Of course, this head could be cool. Honestly, remember the tomato head map I made a long time ago where it was the whole map was made out of tomatoes? You might be able to do that with this head too. Like a whole map just out of this head. Oh, here's what we all needed though, guys. The feet. Okay, the hitboxes, you can't go inside them. That's unfortunate. But we got the tomato head and the Durburger feet. I love these pieces. They're so cool looking. So some cool stuff in this new update. I'm excited that we actually got something on this update. And I'm assuming we'll get more on the next update with the new season coming out. There's lots of cool stuff that we got in this update. I'm pretty happy with this week's stuff.